MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Paul Hamels is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
For the Mets, the shortstop, gonzoomega769's.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not play it nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And prior to the first pitch, you look to first. Runner back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hamels has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Offered at this. Here's the throw. And a leap, but it's over his head at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Rosario leads off second with nobody out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A man at second with one down, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
One out and a runner on second base. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Dominic Smith. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs just yet, and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up. Culberson has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0 New York. Seth Lugo will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success No luck that time, though.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, 10 RBIs.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 0 for 9. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 16.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Seth Lugo.
Into the box, Seth Lugo. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
J.D. Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Here it is.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Smith is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Culberson trying to get there. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Now the 2-0 home. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Marisnick, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice player.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Cole Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now the 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2. J.D. Davis will be next. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this 2nd trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bereznik is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So a runner at first with two away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A runner on first with two away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand. Into the box now, Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Wilson Ramos is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Well, he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Culberson in foul ground. And the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Albies is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Chopped at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. This is line to left. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout from the stretch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Standing in now, Seth Lugo. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ahmed Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Johan Camargo is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Acuna digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Cano fields it cleanly to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up. Number 73 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 73.
So stepping in, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up.
J.D. Davis.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This one's flared toward left center. Culberson onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Dominic Smith will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And another foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. On the year, Markakis brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
This is pulled into right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ender Inciarte will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Starting to Ender Inciarte will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll start us off in the 8th. Adeiny Echeverria has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Popped him up. Darno moving to his left. One down. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Adam Duvall will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jake Hager is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting number 23, Jake Hager.
In now, Ronald Acuna as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. Jesse Biddle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jake Hager has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. 3-0. J.D. Davis is on deck. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that's in there, base hit. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Third baseman, J.D.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39.
Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Dansby Swanson is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Nick Markakis digging in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Lugo. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.